Alright, y'all, whose drink is this? Y'all, seriously, you know you're not supposed to have food or drinks in the control room. There are literally signs everywhere in the room. If y'all aren't going to fess up, I'm going to figure this little mystery out for myself. Alright? Bryce.
Warriors, welcome to school today. Glad you're with us.
Quite the morning indeed. As the Warrior Nation can see that there is no sleet, no hail, no rain, or thunder that can keep Warrior Productions at bay. When quality content comes calling, we deliver. I'm Matt Long.
And I'm Casey Page. Might I say, Matt, that was quite the monologue.
It's something I specialize in, dear Casey. That and truth or dare.
That's quite a creepy combination.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I dare you to watch this entire video. I dare you to watch this entire video. No looking away. No checking your phone. No doing work you should have done earlier and letting this play in the background. I dare you to sit still and do nothing but watch a single 3-minute video. It's difficult for you, isn't it? You're becoming bored. Your brain is beginning to itch inside your skull, begging for a morsel of distraction from the internet. And you're holding it together for now. But the truth is, you're frightened. It's been so long since you've tried to focus like this that you don't know if you can do it anymore. And this video is boring, isn't it? Maybe you think it's a trick, that there's some reward for sticking it out. You think that at some point a funny message will appear for a frame or two, and you'll only see it if you watch the whole thing. You've probably already started looking or talking to the person next to you to see if that happens, right? Well, it doesn't. There's no joke, no prize. There's just you and this video. Either you watch it, or you don't. I dare you to watch it. But the obstacles are mounting. That was an email. That was a new post on Instagram. That was a celebrity who just died on Twitter. Maybe it was Shaq. Everyone's tweeting about Shaq's death and you're missing it. Are you comfortable with that? That was 10 seconds, but it felt like a year, didn't it? A decade of instantaneous entertainment has made you so mentally soft and fat that you find even 10 seconds of boredom excruciating. How sad. Remember when you were a child, you could spend an entire hour watching an ant crawl across a rock. One afternoon, you checked out a library book, and you were so engrossed that you read the entire thing in just one day. When was the last time that happened to you? The truth is, you're weaker now. Attention is a scalpel that you use to cut away the fat from your life. But the internet has robbed you of it. And now, instead of choosing what you experience, you drift from tab to tab, full of content you hate like a hungry ghost who will never be full. Your life is filtering through your fingers and you are doing nothing to stop it. But if you watch this entire video, if you make the choice to sit and be bored for these 180 seconds, you will have finally taken the first step in regaining control over the one truly unrenewable resource in life: your time. Less than 3 minutes ago, I dared you to watch this entire video. In a moment, you will have won or lost, and only you will know the difference. Either way, the dare will be over. To decide what you'll do for the rest of your life, you'll have to dare yourself.
That was deep.
Eye-opening, isn't it?
Well, it definitely offered a different perspective, if that's what you're asking, but I think Hardly News does a better job of opening one's eyes. Speaking of which, we'll be right back after Hardly News.
Hi North Cobb, alongside Alex Mancuso, I'm Lexi Medina and you're watching Hardly News. Last week, Facebook again changed the face of digital communication by adding a feature called Facebook Legacy. This new feature allows you to pass on your account management onto someone after you expire, so that they then can post pictures and announcements for you. Don't worry though, Facebook will actually do the research to make sure you are in fact dead before they give over control. It's important to remember that we live in an increasingly digital society, and this is still relatively uncharted territory. That being said, there's a lot to consider before choosing an heir. So whatever you do, don't choose these guys. Personally, I don't get that joke, but Mr. Dempsey said your teachers would.
What would you give to be selected for a mission to Mars? Well, as it turns out, the answer is your life. That's right. The Mars One project is currently in the process of choosing the crew for the first manned mission to the Red Planet, with the warning that the trip is a one-way adventure. Despite this tiny tidbit of information, over 200,000 people have applied for the opportunity, and through a mysterious selection process, it has been whittled down to 100 applicants. These dedicated souls will now begin a reality TV-style competition to earn the chance to take this historic journey. Joining us by phone to talk more about this is a visitor to our planet, Marvin the Martian. Hello, Mr. Martian. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Earthlings. Enjoy your last days of freedom. I will soon be the ruler of your planet.
Okay. Anyways, how do you feel about humankind being close to possibly visiting Mars?
Silly creature, are you serious? Why would you do that?
Well, as people, we are naturally curious and always want to explore what is out there.
Listen, I arrived here in 1948 with nothing but my charismatic personality and the trusty Illudium Q36 space modulator. In short, I had nothing, but the last thing I would do is go back to Mars.
Why? What is so bad on Mars?
It is literally the dump of the Milky Way, similar to Alabama here on Earth.
So you're saying we're just wasting our time?
Indeed you are, pathetic weakling.
Well, thank you for your time.
So maybe we'll cross Mars off our bucket list, but that won't keep us from exploring the rest of the great beyond. This is a real poster of the Expedition 45 crew set to head to the International Space Station in September for a year-long mission. The photograph has garnered its fair share of publicity due to its long step out from the shadow of NASA's typical public image. Again, that's one small step for... No, forget it. Forget that I said that. Okay. The idea was pitched by Kygel Lindgren, pictured in the bottom left, who sounds and looks like he could be a Jedi Master in his own right. The sad part is that the lightsabers were actually photoshopped into the picture. What? It is 2015. How can we make flights to space but not actually have laser swords? You know what? Sign me up for that trip to Mars.
For Hardly News, I'm Alex Mancuso.
And I'm Lexi Medina. Have a great day, North Cobb.
So, Casey, being our senior year, one could imagine our excitement.
Personally, my excitement is unimaginable, but yes, one could say I very much am.
Do you remember what it was like being a freshman? Not knowing your way around the school and running into rooms you shouldn't be in?
I never really ran into rooms I shouldn't have been in. Exactly what rooms have you run into?
Well, that, dear Casey, is something you'll find very unimaginable.
Nah, but look, they're right over there. Let's go.
I've never seen this before.
Me neither. Alright, let's see what's inside.
Bruh, so I just got back from Philadelphia and how about that airline food, bruh? Oh, man.
Alright, man, let's get out of here. Whoa.
North Cobb definitely homes some extraordinary individuals.
It's without a doubt that North Cobb is home to a very diverse community. On top of that, our student population has to be one of the most dedicated in the state. I mean, take for example, you and your swim team going to state.
Why, thank you, Matt. But that's not even half of it. But to show you all how amazing Warrior Nation really is, we take you now to We Are Warriors.
I'm Cadet Lieutenant Junior Grade Alex Birchler. Petty Officer 2nd Class Skylar Breyer.
I'm Cadet Seaman Dawson Bowman.
Cadet Petty Officer 2nd Class Tomas King.
What is Academic Brain Brawl? Academic Brain Brawl is pure competition based on the curriculum taught here in class.
The best part about Brain Brawl is definitely just honestly team building. It might often seem like not like a team activity, but it really is. You have to play off each other's answers, and it's just very much team based. It's all about being able to recall 5 textbooks worth of information in a split second. We have our next competition is the Area 12 Championship on the 18th of April. After we do well there, we'll qualify for the National Championship and hopefully be the first team in ROTC history to win it 2 years in a row.
From their annual inspections to the Brain Brawl, ROTC's contribution is undoubtedly one of the finest aspects of North Cobb High School.
I mean, no mistake there, Casey. ROTC adds to the anticipation of what is yet to come for the rest of the school year. One of those anticipated events being prom.
Please, do not even get me started about prom while we're on the air, Matt.
Oh, believe me, I wouldn't even think about making that mistake.
So there's a link off the North Cobb website that says Junior Senior Prom, and you can find the link to the Google form, and you fill out parts of it and agree to parts of the contract, and if you have a date, that's like not a North Cobb student. There's a bunch of different choices so that you get the right form, because there is a date approval form that's required, and tickets will go on sale later this month. So tickets will be $65 until March the 9th. There's not going to be any ticket sales on Thursday or Friday of prom.
Well, that is our show for this week. We'll hope you'll join us next week for another installment.
Warrior Productions is always looking for different events and students to feature on our show. If you'd like to nominate yourself or someone you feel would make a great feature on the We Are Warriors segment, then be sure to tweet us at Tomahawk Today.
You can also speak with either of the senior producers, DJ Du Bois or Fidel Ali, in the hallways, or speak with Mr. Dempsey in room 801.
For Warrior Productions, I'm Matt Long.
And I'm Casey Page. Make it happen, Warriors.
Or...